and welcome to another weekly update of my raising my miniature horse teddy bear. He is now a yearling. He turned a year old a couple weeks ago. And in my video last week, I mentioned that it seemed like he was going to have a coat color change. Teddy bear is a registered Appaloosa miniature horse, and Appaloosas often have coat color changes, especially as they're growing up. And teddy bear was born a bay. A dark brown. He had pretty much a black mane and tail, and I noticed last week that it looked like, and I'm going to come closer here so you can see, it looks like he is getting little, I said gray, I thought maybe he was going to turn into a gray, and I am somewhat new to Appaloosa horses, and I did some research and I contacted the breeder to ask if she thought he was going gray, and she said no, I have no grays in my Appaloosa breeding program. Gray is not desired because if you start breeding gray Appaloosas, it washes out genetically, it washes out all the color in the offspring. So Opal Woods Farm has no grays in their breeding program. I apologize for that mistake I made last week, saying that I thought Teddy was going to be turning into a gray. What he may be turning into is a few spot. His sire and dam were both few spots, and if you look at pictures, I'm going to post a few pictures here, you will see they look like they're gray, and especially his sire has some very distinct, what's called varnishing, beautiful markings on his face. And so he may retain the color he is now, basically, or he may lighten up into almost a whitish color with some varnishing on him. We're not sure. I may do some DNA testing just to kind of see what color combinations he might end up being, but it's kind of fun to see how he is changing in his color a little bit. If I can get closer to him here, I want you to see just like the salt, and it just looks like a little bit of white mixed in. He's so busy eating, and here you can see it quite pronounced, and on his rump here. And if I can get him to stop eating for a second, I'm going to show you his face. His face is starting to get a little bit more. Hold still, Teddy. Hold still. His face is starting. Hold still. Still. I know the flies are bad today. And if you look on his face, you can see he's starting to get little white hairs on his face. So we're not sure what he's going to be. Something else that is kind of neat that I've noticed this week, I looked at his hooves, and his hooves are getting the distinct vertical dark lines down them. And this is typical, and that's not a split, that's just the marking there. That's typical Appaloosa markings on their hooves. So only time will tell what color this little guy is going to end up being when he's fully mature. It'll be fun to watch the different stages he goes through in transforming to his fully mature color, which may take a while, may take months, may take years. It just depends. So that's it for this week's update. I hope you enjoy some nice weather wherever you are, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye for now.